What's up? It is Monday. Hello. Ooh, that looked really bright. Ew. Okay, y'all. Friends. What was that? What was it? It wasn't middle school. I think it was like 10th grade, maybe. We had to memorize I can't remember. Lincoln's address, I think. It was, friends, gentlemen, friends, countrymen, lend me your ears, or whatever. Whatever. Exactly. Hey, y'all. Yeah. I have quickly realized that naps will be essential if I plan to, I'm trying to figure out the best, because, yeah, I'm trying to figure out the best placement here. But yeah, I've quickly learned that naps will be essential because I'm feeling a bit delirious at the moment. I had to be at work at 5 this morning. I set my alarm, or I thought I did last night, to go off at 3:45, and it did not. Fortunately, my internal clock said it may be time to get up, and I got up, and at 4:08, jumped in the shower real quick, and fortunately, the job I do does not require me to look too presentable. So just threw something together and went on to work. So here we are. I did not take a nap this afternoon, and I'm feeling it. And I'm sure after, this is my second glass, so I'm sure pretty soon after this, I will be hitting the bed. So, hey y'all, November 25th, 2019. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Yeah, there we go. And this is I do two different Martinis with Amanda. I do one in May for the Martinis with Amanda anniversary, and then I do this one. So it's about every 6 months, do a little, just kind of, let's chat, hang out, whatever. Kind of Facebook Live, kind of update you on what's going on with Martinis with Amanda. Just give you an opportunity to ask questions. Let's just chat and hang out. Just laid back. No real objective, I guess. So, hope y'all are doing well. I've said that like 4 times now, haven't I? Pretty sure I have. Either way. So if you have any questions, anything you want to talk about, anything you want to know, suggestions, whatever for Martinis with Amanda, for me, hello, let me know. Hi, Bethany. How are you doing? So give you a little insight on the job I'm doing. I'm working at JCPenney, and I'm actually really enjoying it. And I think the reason why I'm enjoying it is because it's kind of a behind the scenes job. It is, most of the time I have to be at work at either 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. And the time I get off kind of varies. I think right now it's kind of different because of the holidays and everything. But I'm getting off, like last week I got off at 10 o'clock a couple of days. This week is like 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock because, of course, Black Friday. But the majority of the time, I think my average is going to be 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. and then work until 10 or 11. So I'm working like 5 or 6 hours a day. But I'm leaving like when the store opens. So I'm not having to deal with like customers. I'm sitting in the back and I'm unpacking merchandise. I am sorting it. That way so the people that actually put it on the floor, it's easy for them to, set it out and everything. And I'm the one we spent all 6 hours today setting up signs. That way so when management comes in Thursday morning, they can easily swap over to the Black Friday signs. I'm sorry if I'm looking away. I'm trying to pull up the Martinis with Amanda on my laptop. That way so hopefully I can see comments sooner than I do here, because I know there's a bit of a delay. So So anyway, there's about 10 of us that are there every morning, and we just all, I mean, it's a really nice laid back schedule. I mean, we all show up on time. We take our break around, we take a rest break around 8 to 8. We do for like 8 to 8:15 or so, and then we work. And then today, since it was a little bit longer of a shift, we took a lunch break at 10 o'clock and had about a 25-30 minute break. And but I mean, it was one of those things that we could easily go and do by ourselves. We didn't have management hovering over us. Dog, I just let you out. Go lay down. Nope, ain't happening this week. I did that last week. But anyway, so I mean, it's really laid back, really lax. I mean, time goes by quickly, and I mean, I like sorting, I like organizing, I like all that. So I mean, this is something I'm actually enjoying. I hate, of course, that it's that early in the morning, but I could take a nap. I did not today though. So if I start, like I said, sounding delirious, that is why. I got up at 4 a.m. this morning, got home at 1:15, and I have not napped. And I've had a drink already, so yeah, I felt hitting. So yes, thank you very much. Happy birthday to me. My birthday is tomorrow. It is not today, but I do like to celebrate. I'm trying to pull up my own video here. I'm sorry. That way so I can see live comments. Hopefully. There we go. Yes. I'm looking now at how much of a delay there is. So how awkward is this? Okay, anyway. So here we go. Like I said, tonight's just kind of a laid back night. We're just going to chit chat. Ask me all your questions. What you want to talk about. This is like really distracting to like see myself like on like the delay. Oh, how, woo. Okay, it's not going. All right, here it comes, here it goes, here it goes. Yep, just like that. Yep, that's how much of a delay there is. Either way. So, let me know what you want to talk about or whatever. Let's start with the let's start with the martini. Hi, Rosemary, Mom, Bethany. I see Kay, my mom, Patrice, Bethany. Yeah, so I want to make sure I say hi to everybody. So, let's start with the martini before I get into like anything else, because I will quickly forget, because that's what happens. Tonight's martini, I've already measured out the milk that is needed. All right, so vanilla icing martini. It is, I mean, I saw it was just like, that sounds birthday-ish icing. So let's do that one. Vanilla icing martini, you're gonna need 2 parts cake vodka, a half part whipped vodka, which I may just do a little taste test here in a second, because in all honesty, cake vodka and whipped vodka, kind of the same thing to me. Yeah, so anyway, and then you need 3 parts milk, which I have already measured out. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour in 3 parts milk. Yes, Patrice, if anybody knows about birthday drinks, it's my friend Patrice. I miss our birthday karaoke's. I miss that tremendously. Okay, so first we have the cake vodka. You need 2 parts of it. Where's my 2? Okay, so I tasted that one, so I'm going to compare taste here in a minute. 2 parts cake vodka. Y'all, I have a question, because, I mean, like I said, this is like a chill night and everything. I mean, all nights are chill, but I feel like tonight's like a little bit more. What's your karaoke song? What's your go-to karaoke song? You need half part whipped vodka. I'm going to taste it in a minute, I promise. Okay, there's a tiny little bit of taste difference, but I've never actually thought about the difference, and I think I like the cake better. Okay, so talking karaoke songs, actually, I think that's one of the, like, if I were to talk about facts. No, that's on, I have like 6 sheets of like Amanda facts. How do you make it not sound like the word facts, like F-A-X? Okay, anyway, my go-to, it's got to be something like upbeat. It's got to be something fun. It's got to be something that's going to kind of like encourage the crowd to join. I've got a personal. Woo! I got a few personal favorites. I am obsessed with pink. I love pink. So, and now it's all of a sudden, escaping my mind. So what? There you go. So what? Pink's So What. I love it for karaoke. And then me, Patrice, and a couple other co-workers, we got into the habit of every time we went, we had to do Tina Turner's Rolling on the River. It's just one of those, you're like, ooh, yep, gotta do it. But seriously, it's gotta be upbeat. And you can never go wrong with Living on a Prayer, Bon Jovi. Yes, that's right, Patrice. Yep. So, sadly, it's funny because we have a karaoke place, and I can't bring myself to go there because, and I should post a picture of it. I'll post it maybe in my Instagram stories later, because when we first moved here, we started seeing all these commercials. Have you been crystallized? And we're like, what? That sounds like some druggy stuff or whatever. Anyway, we have a karaoke place here called the Crystal Lounge. It's a karaoke place. And it is whole, you come in, and if you put yourself in to sing a song, it's buy one drink, get one free kind of thing. I can't bring myself to go because the whole have you been crystallized thing makes me feel like it's like a drug thing. Yeah. And plus, I don't know anyone here that would be willing to jump up on stage with me and sing, because I don't do it by myself. Okay, Vanilla Icing Martini. And we're already like at 5:43, so it means we got like 16 and a half minutes. Ooh, Vanilla Icing is what it is. You know, Kay, at the beginning, I said the exact same thing. I don't do karaoke. But put me with some good friends, get a couple drinks in me, and guess what? I will do anything they want me to. No, I won't do anything they want me to. I said it wrong. Anyway. Okay, here we go. Okay, so just a couple little, like, I wouldn't say business things, because I'm not making any money off this. As far as I'm concerned, it's not a business until I'm making money. And yeah, a few Martinis with Amanda updates. Last May, I said that I was going to start doing like kind of daily Tip Tuesdays, Wellness Wednesdays thing. Well, guess what? I'm going to continue doing it. I'm just going to quit assigning it to a day. I'm still going to share tips. I may share some, wellness stuff and everything along the line or along the way, but I'm not going to dedicate it to any day. Because, yes, I could do, yes, that's exactly what I should just go over and get the sprinkles and just dump them in. But anyway, I'm not going to dedicate a specific day for tips or wellness or whatever, just because it feels a little bit more restrictive if I do it that way. And I've just got so much more stuff kind of saved to the side that I haven't been able to share yet. because in the past I was kind of restricting it to a day or two. So I'm just going to kind of just do whatever the hell I want. And yeah, I just whatever I want, because it's my thing. I can do what I want, and until I start making money with it, I'm not going to get too concerned. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So the next few months or whatever, I'm going to kind of use this as a test, because guess what? These, I am enjoying the job, and the money is good. Surprisingly, here's what's sad is what I'm making at JCPenney part-time is pretty close to what I was making after teaching for 13 years, full-time. Process that. What I'm making part-time retail is pretty close to what I was making full-time as a teacher for 13 years. And they wonder why you can't get any good teachers anymore. Saying that. So, with all that being said, it's really hard. I mean, today's been really hard knowing that, because this is something I don't want to give up. Because this gives me the creative outlet. Because I enjoy being creative. I enjoy, I don't know anybody here. So this is kind of my socialization. I mean, sadly, this is my socialization. But I've known the majority of the people that follow me, I've known for years and years and years. And this is kind of my way to connect. So I don't want to give up Martinis with Amanda Monday nights. This gives me an outlet to be creative, socialize, gives me something to look forward to. That's kind of a big thing. But at the same time, if I'm having to get up at 3:30, 4 o'clock every morning, it is really hard for me to do this. So I'm going to use this next 6 months to gauge how this goes, because it's not easy today. Like my eyeballs right now, if I could have toothpicks right now, I would prop them open. I could go to bed right now and sleep till 3:30 in the morning, because that's when I gotta get up. So I don't want to end this, but at the same time, I know y'all see where I'm coming from. So with all that being said, that's where we are for the next few months. So I could use your all's help. Hit me out. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, all that good stuff. I love y'all dearly. I do. I look forward to this every Monday night. So I look forward to this. Like I said, I don't know anyone here. All my family and friends are back south. So this is kind of a way to interact, keep in touch, and give me something to look forward to. I don't typically have any crafts or anything on the agenda. So this gives me something to work on in the little bit of free time I do have. So there we go. Okay, so yes, I could probably talk for hours on the importance of teachers. Not just because I was one, but no other job would be here, no other person would be here without a teacher in their life. I understand why doctors need to make as much as they do. Why, lawyers need to make as much as they do. But where would they be without teachers? The amount of stress, when I went and interviewed, I know, y'all, it's this is probably too deep or whatever. When I went and I interviewed, and they said, you taught for 13 years, why do you want to work in retail? And I said, because in all honesty, after teaching for 13 years, I want a job that I don't take home with me. I can't tell you. I mean, even if I took vacations, I'm thinking about the kids that I left behind. I'm thinking about the work I'm going to have to do when I go back. I'm thinking about what I'm not able to get done at the moment. I'm thinking about the crap that the kids are having to go through. I mean, no teacher goes home and is able to say, oh well, I'll see him tomorrow. They're thinking about what they got to do in their room. They're thinking about what they need to do for their kids. They need to think about they're thinking about what their kids are going through. I mean, so when I was going through these interviews and they're like, why don't you just go get a job as a substitute in the school system? And I'm like, because I'm tired of taking my work home with me. And guess what? I'm in a job now where I go to work at 5 a.m. I leave at 10, 11, or 12 o'clock, and guess what? I don't think about it until the next morning. The amount of stress, I'm sleeping so much better. I feel better. I'm actually excited about, I enjoy my job because I'm not sitting there dwelling on it all night. So, I mean, yeah. Okay, long story short. What do y'all want to talk about? Hey, okay, so a few random facts about me. Okay, let's see and the thing is, I know I've gone over these before, but I have not done well in crossing them off, so I don't know what I've gone over before. So here we go. My favorite city, Chattanooga, Tennessee. I don't know why. It's probably because it's all memories associated with my grandparents and everything. But it's just one of those cities that there's just always tons to do. There is. I mean, there's just tons to do there. And it's one of those cities that you can drive 2.5, 3 hours anywhere and get somewhere and do something else fun. So, favorite city, in fact, I think if we could retire somewhere, Chattanooga. My favorite vacation spot, any beach for the food and relaxation. I love Vegas. We've been to Vegas 3 times, and I love Vegas because it doesn't matter how many times you go. You're always going to see something different. It's going to be fun. Just tons to do. But yeah, anywhere tropical. My dream vacation, Bora Bora. Go and I'm crossing off things that I have discussed that way so I can mark it off my thing so I don't discuss it ever again. Dream vacation, Bora Bora. Go and look up pictures of Bora Bora. Yeah. Okay, I have 2 sisters. I am the oldest, which probably explains the type A perfectionist OCD-ness that I have. We are completely, all 3 of us, completely different. I feel like I'm kind of like, I may be no, Rosemary, until you, I know you've got family in Florida, but those crystal white sands and blue water, you can't beat that anywhere. I mean, when we went to Washington, they're like, oh yeah, let's go to the beach. And we went and it was all pebbles. I was like, no thanks. Give me those crystal white sands and waters. Yep, that's what I want. Okay, so I have 2 sisters. We're all completely different. I am the oldest, and I think that I'm kind of like in the middle. I'm the... my middle sister is very short, and she has that very like petite, fit body. My youngest sister is tall, and she has like that tall, thin body, and then I'm kind of like in the middle. I'm like a combo of the 2 of them. So right at the moment, I think I'm not going to say fit. I'm not going to say fit at all. But I think I'm a good mix between the 2. But anyways, yeah, I'm the oldest, and I got 2 younger sisters. Food habits, dislikes, or whatever, likes. I have a thing with raw food and cooked food. I don't like tomatoes. I'm fine with like pizza sauce. I'm fine with ketchup, but don't give me a raw tomato. I don't want any raw tomatoes in my food. I don't want chunks of it, none of that. Same thing with raspberries. I like raspberry like jelly and donuts, like, you know, syrups. I don't like it raw. I only like cooked broccoli. Raw broccoli with all those little pieces getting all up in your teeth. Nope, no thanks. Carrots. I don't care for them when they're not cooked. I prefer them raw. And I'm sure this is one of those things that you've probably discovered over the years is food that you did not like as a child, but you love now. Tell me, what's something you hated as a child, but you love it now? Something Philip and I talk about a lot is, I remember when I was little, I hated sharp cheddar cheese. I hated sharp cheddar cheese. It was too, I won't say it was too spicy, but sharp cheddar cheese, yeah. Give me all, like now, if you give me mild, I'm going to be sad. I need the sharpest of the sharp. I did not like cream cheese. I can eat it by the spoonful now. I don't like, I did not like black olives. The only way I like black olives now is if they're like on pizza or on nachos. I won't eat them just like raw. I didn't like onions. Dark chocolate is kind of like the sharp cheddar thing. I hated dark chocolate. It's like, ew, why is it so bitter or whatever? Now it's my preferred chocolate. Popular restaurants I've never tried. Tell me, what's yours? Bojangles, popular southern restaurant or fast food place, never tried it. Whataburger, Milo's. If you live in the South, Milo's is like the southern place. The only thing I've tried from Milo's is their sweet tea. And it's my preferred sweet tea. We actually get gallon jugs of it here. Jack's, I think I've had it for breakfast once. Popeyes, which until like 2 weeks ago, we had the chicken sandwich. Wasn't impressed. What are you allergic to? You allergic to anything? I'm allergic to whitening. Whitening that they put in like toothpaste or gum. Guess what? I'm allergic to it. Super odd. Years and years and years ago, I think I'd been working at this center for like 2 years or so, and I had bought a whitening. I've always used Crest, just plain old basic Crest. And I had bought a new Crest or whatever, but it was a whitening Crest. And we've been using it for like 2 or 3 days. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, my throat starts swelling up. I spiked a temp of like 103 point something. And I mean the fever, the chills, all the aches, pains, all that mess. Cuckoo crazy. Whatever. It went on for, I called into work the next day, and they were like, oh, it's the Thanksgiving lunch. You have to come into work. I went into work, and I worked for like 2 hours, like, yeah, you go away. Went to the doctor. They ran a mono. They ran strep. They ran flu. They ran everything. Found nothing. Nothing. Finally, they were like, let's break it down to what you've eaten. Let's all that kind of stuff. The whitening toothpaste. Ditched that. Guess what? It all cleared up. It went a couple weeks later, and I had bought just a pack of gum. It was whitening. Same results. Exact same results. Same thing happened. All those symptoms came back from whitening. So I would say I have an allergic to whitening products, ingredients, whatever. The only other thing that I think is kind of funny, I don't want to say it's an allergy, I just think it's kind of funny. Peppermint. And I'm talking like mints or whatever. But if I put a peppermint in my mouth, even peppermint essential oil, if I put a drop under my tongue, within a couple minutes I'm going to sneeze. I don't want to say it's an allergy, it's just a reaction or whatever. It's kind of funny. My mom says that my dad does this as well. Like I said, I don't think it's an allergy, but peppermint almost always. Philip used to smoke when he was in college, and he quit cold turkey, and his substitute was, instead of smoking, he pops like breath saver mints. So whatever, every once in a while he'll offer me a mint, and he gives me a mint, and within like a minute, guess what? I sneeze. It's that peppermint. Super weird. Yep, super weird. It's 6 o'clock, y'all. I could keep going, or I could hold the rest for another time. Give me a quick yay or nay. Stay or go kind of thing. Yeah, no, I love vacation spots, Rosemary. I do. But if I'm on a vacation, especially a beach vacation, I want it to be tropical. Yeah, so. Okay, so while I give y'all a second to decide if y'all want to stay or go, let me do one more. I have this odd problem. I can be super productive. I can get all the mess done on my list. I can do anything y'all want me to do. I have a problem with completing the last step. The last step. And what I mean by that is I will wash all the clothes. I will dry all the clothes. I will put them all in the laundry basket to fold. I hate folding. Fortunately, the husband, guess what? Doesn't mind it. So he does all the folding and putting away for me. I will load the dishwasher. Put everything in the dishwasher and load it. And then I do not like unloading. I will change all of the bed sheets. No problem with it. Putting those dang pillows in the pillowcases. I will clean the entire house. Don't make me vacuum. This is probably the weirdest one. Philip laughs at me every time. I will eat everything on my plate and then say I'm full. But then when you look at my plate, guess what? There's still like 2 bites left. Only 2 bites. It's never like a huge amount. Seriously, I will have a plate full of food. I will eat it all except for 1 or 2 bites and be like, ugh, I'm full. And he's like, you couldn't eat those last 2 bites? I'm like, no, I couldn't. Yeah. I have this weird, like, the last step or finishing things. I don't know if that's weird or not, but either way. This is what happens when y'all don't send me questions or ask what y'all want to know, is I just give y'all random stuff. I loved horror. Y'all, like I said, I'm getting delirious now. Horror movies in high school and even early in college. I remember my psychology teacher in high school. We watched several movies and we kind of dissected the different psychological theories and everything from the movies. And we watched the movie Psycho, talking about the Oedipus and Electra complex and all that kind of stuff. About, boys being obsessed with their moms kind of thing. And anyway, I got so obsessed with the movie Psycho that I was telling my mom about it, and she was like, oh, well, let's go. And of course, this is when Movie Gallery Blockbuster was like all the rage and everything. We went and we rented the Psycho movie, and then we learned that there were, I think at that time, 3 other movies. I think there were 3 more at that time. So we watched all of them. Didn't faze me. Yeah, they were like, ooh, yeah, super weird, like spooky and everything. you know, but it didn't faze me. Even the first like 2 years that, maybe it was the first year that Philip and I dated, we got onto like a horror movie kick, and we watched all of the Mike Myers, the Halloween movies. We watched like all the Mike Myers movies at that point, the Halloween movies. And it didn't faze me at that point. But something over the years changed to where if you make me jump, if it's like that boo moment, I'm going to turn you off. I ain't going to watch you. I'm done with you. We have watched Stranger Things. I'm kind of into that. But it's like Philip tells me, it's made for teenagers. So I need to suck it up, or I'm a serious wuss. But it all comes down to whether they're wearing masks and what kind of music it is. Yep, if they're wearing masks and what kind of music it is. And with that being said, I am always paranoid. With us having to be, like, I have to be at work at 5 a.m. in the morning. So I'm pulling up into my parking lot outside of the store at 4:50 in the morning. It is completely pitch black dark. I am pulling into the parking lot going, there's someone out here gonna kill me. Yep. I am sitting, I'm literally, I'm pulling into my parking space going, there is somebody over there behind the tree watching me, and they're going to follow me into the store, and they're going to kill me. I am that paranoid. I am like that. I hate walking outside at night. I think it's because I'm super hyper conscious, too observant, I'm too cautious. And I think most of the time with females, we do tend to go to the worst case scenario. So, yeah, I'm hyper observant. Yes, I mean, exactly, Rosemary. I mean, I in my mind, I can sit here and I can plan out like the most like awesome horror movie. I can plan it all out, everything, but don't make me watch it. I am super old-fashioned. I don't care how much technology updates. Give me a pen and some paper, and that's the way I'm going to function. I have a planner, a good old-fashioned planner. Yep. In fact, I buy planners that will allow me to go 2 years at a time, and pen and paper. That's the best way. Pen and paper, notebook for listing, paper calendar. I got planners. I tried to move all of this to my phone and do it all by phone, but I need the physical list. I need the physical update. I need the physical in front of me. Every time I pay a bill, guess what? I'm going to take that bill and I'm going to write that confirmation number on the bill, and I'm going to store it away for a year. I don't trust technology. I don't care how advanced it gets. That's me. And because of this, I will never schedule. None of our bills are auto pay except for like Netflix, our life insurance, Philip's got one for work. But the majority of our stuff is not on auto pay because I need that confirmation that I have physically gone in and paid for it. I want to write down the confirmation number. I want to know that I went in and did it myself. I don't want to rely on a computer to do it for me, because guess what? What if the system goes down? What if internet goes down? I mean, there's any number of things. The reason why your payment doesn't process, and then guess what? It comes up late. And who's in trouble? You are, not them. So I like to physically put the payment in to verify it so I can get a confirmation number. I mean, that's how old-fashioned I am. Bueller. Y'all still with me? Okay. Like I said, yeah. Anyway, I don't like to read. I hate reading because guess what? I fall asleep. I need a new, I'm going to create Amanda's wish list. I have in fact, I think my mom gave me this last year, the year prior. And the little kickstand keeps falling over. Okay, I don't like to read. And here's the reason why. And I haven't been able to read since like probably high school, I guess. Because I sit down to read and within seconds, guess what? I'm going to sleep. So if I read, it's like a magazine article or a magazine excerpt or something because it's going to be something short, simple, to the point because I'm going to fall asleep. This is one of those that will probably be like kind of weird. Things that are, oh, I can't think of the word now. Like I told you, my brain is like fried. Talked about or whatever. I don't see why people are such huge fans of Meryl Streep, Tom Cruise, Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber. I don't get it. It may be in, you know, I don't get it. I've seen so many movies with Meryl Streep in it, and I don't get it. The only movie of Tom Cruise's I absolutely love is Cocktail. You know, from like the 80s, I think it's the 80s. Ariana Grande, I don't understand what she's saying. And I certainly don't know why they're comparing her to Mariah Carey. Justin Bieber, whatevers. Was it over popular opinions? Yeah, I don't get it. I struggle with doing the same idea twice. It doesn't matter if I'm doing it for a complete stranger. I find it very difficult to do the same idea twice. Whether I'm making crafts, hosting a party, planning an event, whatever. I struggle with doing the exact same idea twice. It doesn't matter if it was successful or if it turned out well. I don't like to repeat myself. That is a huge problem when you could easily fall back and do something you know works well. I can't do it. With that being said, I have control issues. And the reason why I know this and I never thought about is because I've had my nails professionally done twice. Once for my own wedding and then once for a friend of mine in college, her wedding. And it was for her wedding when I went and she requested, of course, we have our nails done. I'm sitting there and the guy that's working on our nails, this finger right here, he's doing our nails and he kept hitting this finger down and it would not stay down. And he was just like, why won't your finger stay down? I said, I don't know. I'm sorry. And I mean, he'd be working on this finger and this finger would just be like just bouncing up. And I'd be like trying so hard. But when you try, it makes the other fingers tense. And so he would sit there and he's like, you have control. And he looked at me and he said, you have control issues, don't you? And at that point, I was just like, no, I don't. And I mean, this was like this is one of these moments I know, hell, it's been over 10, I don't know how long she's been married. It's been over 10 years, I think. Either way, though, since then, I still think about it. About this technician, this nail tech looking at me going, you have control issues, don't you? And I'm like, no, I don't. But now I'm realizing, yes, I do. Because this one finger, if he was working on this hand, it was fine. It was this hand right here. I could not make it go down. I could not let it go down. If I stepped away for a second, it would go down. But as soon as I went forward, nope. He went straight up. I have control issues. All right, last but not least, 15 minutes later. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not sorry. I absolutely love planning events. Maybe it goes back to control issues. Maybe it's creativity. I don't know what it is. I love planning events. I love figuring out the logistics. I love doing all the little details. I love the little challenges that pop up. I love thinking of every little tiny thing that might pop up. I love it. I love planning events. I don't like being in charge. There's that. But I mean, and that comes I just don't like telling other people what to do. I'm fine with being able to jump in and do what I need to do. And if someone comes and, hey, how can I help you? Hey, could you go do this for me or whatever? But I don't want to be in charge standing back saying, you go do this, you go do this, you go this. I want to do it all myself. And then if I need help, I will say, hey, could you help me here, kind of thing. But yeah, I'll give you a task if you offer, but otherwise, I struggle asking for help. I'm too much of a perfectionist just to let it go. And let it go, let it go. Yeah, either way. Okay, y'all. Now that I'm like nearly 20 minutes after, I've been doing this for nearly an hour now, and some of y'all have stuck around, which means you are my favorite. I love y'all dearly, and I should actually reward y'all somehow. So I should think about that. So if you're still watching, give me a like, a thumbs up, a heart, something, comment, whatever, so I know you're still hanging out, so I can know who, stuck with me this whole time, because I appreciate y'all the most. All right, so let's talk about next week. Next week, I don't know how I'm going to do it because I haven't even thought about next week. I just know that on my calendar for next week, next Monday. In fact, usually I have it written on the bottom of my notes over here. I forgot to do it, so that's what my calendar's down here. Next Monday, we're doing the Boston cream pie martini. Yep, that's what we're doing. I gotta look and see if I got the ingredients. And then we are gonna do dollar store decor. I'm assuming I meant Christmas decor. I am hoping so. I have a folder saved on my computer of ideas, so I'm hoping it's dollar store Christmas decor. So next Monday night, I think that's what we're doing. So next Monday night, join me. Boston cream pie, martini, and dollar store Christmas decor. Maybe. We'll see what happens. We're just start winging it even more now. Because I think next Monday, actually no, next Monday I'm off. Next Monday I'm off. And because I work Sunday and I work Tuesday. So I should be hopefully well rested on Monday. But that doesn't mean that all my planning for Monday will be done. All right, so join me next Monday night. Dollar store decor for Christmas and Boston cream pie martinis. I don't know if they're really going to taste like Boston cream pies or not. I don't even think I've ever had. I have had one before, I think. There you go. Hashtag this is 40. You just start losing it, don't you? Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me and hanging out with me tonight. Especially if you started at the beginning and are still here, because it is a good 20 minutes past the time that we typically end. So I love y'all dearly. Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, and I just got notification that the recipe for tonight's martini posted, so I should have ended a while back ago. I love y'all tons. Thank y'all so much for joining me, and I love y'all. Thank you.